Good morning, dear students. Welcome to another lecture on microeconomics. And in this lecture, we will be discussing substitution effect. And we will be discussing the substitution effect with the help of indifference curve and budget line. A substitution effect occurs when the relative prices of goods changes in such a way that the consumer is neither better off nor worse off than he was before. But he has to arrange his purchase in accordance with the new relative prices. I will explain it very clearly. Um, Imagine that there are two goods, good Y and good X. So good Y has a price and good X has a price. Imagine that good Y is apple and good X is orange. And imagine that one unit of apple or one apple will cost you 10 rupees. The price is 10. And the price of orange, orange, orange is 5. So the price of one orange is rupees 5 and the price of one apple is rupees 10. So what is the relative price? Relative price is nothing but one apple is equal to two orange. That is the relative price. Cheap. With the that is the relative price. The price of one thing related to the other. Imagine that the price of apple increases to um, say 20, so twofold, right? And the price of orange increases to 10 rupees. Both the price of the apple and the prices of the orange increase, but there is no change in the relative price. Here also, one apple is equal to two orange. There is no change in the relative price. That's what we call the relative price concept. The price of one commodity in terms of other. So there is no change in the relative prices of the commodity. So in substitution price, in substitution effect, uh, this effect occurs when the relative prices of good changes in such a way that the consumer is neither better off nor worse off than he was before. But he has to arrange his purchases in accordance with the new relative prices. So that's what the substitution effect is. To understand this concept bit clear, let us try to understand this concepts with the help of indifference curve, price lines, and the equilibrium points, right? So on the y-axis, we measure good y, and the x-axis we measure good x, and we have indifference curve IC1, and the price line is A, B. This is the price line, AB. You know what this price line is? That is, if the consumer spend all of his income to purchase good Y, then he will be able to buy only OA level of or OA quantity of Y. That means that OA, the consumer spend his entire income to purchase a good Y. In that case, he can buy up to OA quantity. And if the consumer spend all his income to purchase good X, then he can buy OB quantity of good X. And otherwise, he can buy a combination of good Y and good X. So that's what we say. And imagine that the consumer is in equilibrium at point P. At point P, the consumer is in equilibrium at point B, where he buys ON unit of commodity Y and OM unit of commodity X. So this is his, the consumer is in equilibrium when he buys ON unit of commodity Y and OM unit of commodity X. So the consumer is in equilibrium. Now imagine that some policy changes is happening. What policy change? The policy change regarding tax. And the finance minister increase tax of Y. The finance minister increase the tax on commodity Y. So what will happen? The commodity Y will become expensive. Has increased because now only that is known as A1. This is okay, and that is here it's A1, and at the same time, the finance minister reduced the prices of commodity X. So the reduces the taxes on commodity X, so that the prices of commodity X will come down. So commodities X prices will come down because the finance minister has reduced tax. So he will be able to buy up to B1 quantity of X. Prior to the reduction in the tax of commodity X, the consumer was able to buy only up to OB. Now, because of the reduction in tax that resulted in the price fall of commodity X, now the consumer can buy commodity X up to B1. Okay, now the new budget line is A1, B1. This is the new budget line. That is A1, B1. So the consumer is in equilibrium at a new point called P1, where he is buying M1. Sorry, the consumer is buying N1 unit of N1 unit of Y and M1 unit of X. So you could see that the quantity purchased of good X has increased from OM to OM1, and the commodity purchased of Y has come down from ON to N11. So this one, this diagram is a bit messy. So let us redraw the diagram once again. So this is the okay. This is the budget line, that is AB, and because of the changes in the prices of commodity Y and commodity X, what happened to the commodity Y? Y's price, Y's price has Y's price has increased because the finance minister increased tax, and commodities X price has come down because of the reduction in price. So the new budget line will be A dash B dash. We have to construct an indifference curve just doing this. So this is one indifference curve. See, before the consumer was in equilibrium at point P, where he was buying OM, a unit of X, and ON unit of Y. Now the consumer is in equilibrium at P1. Now he is buying OM1 unit of X and ON1 unit of commodity. Price O by OM1. So definitely OM1 is less than OMTX. Now the consumer is buying ON1, which is greater than O he was previously, right? So that's the case. So the movement from ON to ON1 is known as substitution effect. The consumer substitute commodity X for Y, because the Y is expensive. So instead of Y, he reduced the consumption of Y, and to compensate that and to remain in the same level of satisfaction, the consumer is purchasing and consuming more unit of X. So this is known as the substitution effect. Hope this lecture is clear. If you have any doubts, you are free to ask. Thank you.